Liberal government start putting workers like Tina, who are owed what they've earned, first?
Hear, hear.
L'honorable ministre.
The Honourable Minister.
All public servants are entitled to their pay and their benefits, and our government will always stand up for their rights to receive their benefits and their pay. We are working diligently on ensuring that the Phoenix pay system delivers for Canadians, and that work is continuing and is in progress, but Canadians can rest assured that our work will continue and our government will always support public servants. Amen.
So when I see the youth fighting against the youth for the politicians, then I really feel sick.
The Liberal government isn't worth the cost or the corruption. The RCMP criminal investigation into the Prime Minister's wrongdoing during the SNC Lavalin scandal was thwarted after the Prime Minister hid behind cabinet confidence and refused to turn over documents. On Monday, he doubled down on his cover-up, ordering NDP and Liberal MPs to block the Commissioner of the RCMP from testifying about his obstruction. A simple question: what does the Prime Minister have to hide?
Hear, hear.
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Mr. Speaker, I find it ironic that the Conservatives would actually use an issue that was settled years ago and reconfirmed that the RCMP the Commissioner has stated, quote, that he was very comfortable with the decision being made. But, Mr. Speaker, while speaking about committee, I find it ironic that the Conservatives are trying to use a closed case to block the investigation of 5 Conservative members on a lavish trip to London paid for by individuals who want to ensure that pollution is free again.
Colleagues, I please encourage you to listen to your wits.
More oil drilling permits even than Trump did.
Yes, because people need oil and they're going to use it. And it doesn't, and this idea that we were not going to talk to Saudi Arabia, remember when they killed the journalist and they cut his head off?
Yeah.
With the bone saw, and it was like, we don't talk to you anymore. Of course, this year Biden was over there sitting in a gold chair, holding hands with a man and drinking coffee out of a thimble.
So why would we be supporting him, honestly, Bill?
Because if we're going to use the oil, why not American oil? Does Saudi oil not ruin the atmosphere? Of course it does. It doesn't. If you're going to use the oil that is not going to hurt the country.
From St. Albert, Edmonton.
Speaker, with this Prime Minister, it's corruption and cover-up all the time. This is a Prime Minister who obstructed justice to protect SNC, who fired his Attorney General after she spoke truth to power, who obstructed a criminal investigation into his potential criminal wrongdoing, and who has now silenced the RCMP Commissioner from testifying at committee about his obstruction. Again, if the Prime Minister has nothing to hide, then why won't he let the Commissioner speak at committee and testify?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Mr. Speaker, the fact remains Conservatives had 26 opportunities to bring in the RCMP and bring forward a motion. But what I find interesting is, why are the Conservatives hiding the investigation or the study that members would like to have in regards to their lavish travel to London by lobbyists who would like to make pollution free again? $1,800 worth of champagne, a Savoy restaurant, $1,000 for a 3-course lunch, Mr. Speaker, $1,200 at an oyster bar, Mr. Speaker. Perhaps the Conservatives should realize the hypocrisy in terms of...
Colleagues, you can see how this works. When one side starts getting excited, then the other side starts getting excited, and it just gets a little worse. We need to exercise a lot of self-restraint in listening to the questions as well as listening to the answers.
That was an outstanding question period. Very back and forth, and not the normal players were involved in the questioning. It seemed to be a little bit more backbenching, but it was outstanding. Please like, subscribe, and have a great day, and even a better weekend. Thanks for watching.